Yo, what's happening, Raider Nation? It's your boy Soto here. You know what it is. Raiders versus the world. Talk about the team that the world loves to hate, your Las Vegas Raiders. So, funny thing about offensive linemen, okay? Offensive linemen can totally be late bloomers, and it's not because it's an easy position to play. The thing is, there's only certain people that are the size and athletic ability that it takes to be an offensive lineman. So when you find them, you take them anywhere you can get them. They can be rugby players, they can play from a different country, they can be anywhere in the world. If they're big enough and they can move and they're willing to learn, you can get these guys and you can mold them into, different degrees and levels, but I mean, they can be an offensive lineman. Charles Grant was a wrestler. He was in high school. He was about 240 pounds. He went to William & Mary, not the biggest program. He bulked up a little bit. He got some reps, and man, there's one thing about Charles Grant that you cannot deny. This guy has great feet. He can move. He can move laterally. He's very quick. He has super violent hands. It's the whole wrestling background. He can just move bodies, okay? You just learn to get that functional strength as a wrestler, just picking up people and moving them around against their will. That's pretty much what an offensive lineman does. So I'm really excited about this pick. If you guys have been watching my videos for some time, even before the draft, I had a video that I did of sleepers in the draft, and Charles Grant was one of them. And the main reason was his movement skills, his ability, his length, his size, and his strength at the point of attack. This is a guy that you can really build off of. He's the last of our third-round picks, but he could probably be one of the better players in this draft class if he reaches his potential. I think he has the coaching, and he has the support, and he has the team around him to be able to get the best out of him. I'm really excited about this pick. I don't know if you can tell, but I'm super excited about this pick because it's a guy that I didn't think would be available because of where we picked in the third round. I thought maybe early in the third would have been a little bit too early to pick him, but man, having that one of the last picks in the third round because of the trade backs, I think it was a great move, and we ended up getting a really, really solid player on the offensive line with a lot of promise. So before we go any further, I want to make sure everyone please like, comment, and subscribe to this video. It's an excellent way to support the channel. It's absolutely free, and it's the bare minimum you can do to support the channel besides doing absolutely nothing and just watching the video. Okay, let's get to Charles Grant's draft day interview.
Hi, Charles. It's Heidi Fang with the Las Vegas Review Journal. I was just curious about your draft experience and what it means to you to be a Raider.
Yep. So honestly, my draft experience it's been a journey. Honestly, things have not always went the way I wanted to go. Like coming out of my season, I injured my knee, so that definitely was something I had to get over. But I got back, got healthy. I'm healthy. I'm ready to go. So the experience is definitely to be a Raider. I persevered through that, so I know I'm gonna persevere and be the best for this team.
Charles, congratulations, Carter Owen with the Las Vegas Raiders digital team. Can you describe the process of finding out that you're going to be selected by the Raiders, what that phone call was like, and just your overall the draft process for you tonight and who you spent that time with?
Yeah. So the experience of getting the call, I was watching the draft. I was thinking, I knew that the Raiders had 2 picks coming up. I knew the Raiders were very interested in me. So I was like, I think this might be me. So my whole family, they got gathered around me. We was watching the video. I got the call. I was super excited. The Raiders was a team that I really liked, so I'm really glad I got the call from them. Just ready to get to work and compete.
There we go.
Hi, Charles. Levi Damien from USA Today. Obviously, you said your first sport was wrestling. Just talk about what being a wrestler before you got into football, how it helped you to become a better football player.
Yeah. So I say the one thing is the mental fortitude. It takes a lot to go out on the mat and just keep doing it. Even when your dog's tired, just keep fighting and finishing the match. So I'd say the mental fortitude is one thing. There's obstacles I've had to overcome in wrestling. So I used to have the mindset like, hey, I'm on the field. If I used to wrestle for like 4 hours a day, I know I can persevere through anything that I'm going through. So just that mental fortitude. I also say my ability to move off the ball, be quick, be nimble, and cut the backside off, just things like that. Like having that know of how to position your body to be in the best fit.
Hey, Charles, congrats. This is Vic from The Athletic. I think I read that you were 240 pounds coming into school. At what point did you start thinking the NFL was a real possibility?
Yeah, so I say after my sophomore year on the field, that was my first full season playing. I got sophomore All-American, and I was getting kind of like hit up by people that were associated with the NFL. So kind of then was like when the thought was like, I can actually do this. That kind of it didn't cross my mind, but it's something that's I grabbed and just tried to strive for, to be a prospect that the NFL would want.
Hey, Charles, coming from William and Mary, why do you think you're equipped to make that jump to the next level? And how do you think your time in that program and also staying there when I know you had suitors to go elsewhere, how do you think that has helped you prepare for this next jump to the professional level? Yeah.
So I'd say being at William and Mary helped me to be able to perfect my craft at the school. What I was doing out there, I was doing to the best of my ability at that school. So just being able to learn, a kid going from playing 1 year in high school and getting a D1 scholarship, it turned me from that kid to an All-American in 2 years. So just having that ability to pick up on that. And, William Mary is not a easy school. So just being a student and being a student of the game, I was learning that at William Mary. And to be prepared for the next level or to make that jump, I just know that the mental fortitude, like I said about the wrestling thing, it's like I'm going to make that jump just because I have a kind of a chip on my shoulder, because not just being picked in the third round, but just from being from a quote unquote small school, like I know what I can do. I'm just going to prove it to everybody.
There we go.
Hey, congratulations, Adam Hill from the Las Vegas Review-Journal. You said you knew the Raiders liked you and you liked them. I guess, can you just kind of walk us through how much interaction you had and what was it about those interactions that really gave you confidence in that relationship and that this could work?
Great question.
Yeah. So I had experience with the Raiders. We had a couple meetings together. Also, I took a visit, one of the top 30 visits out to the Raiders. Just being in the atmosphere where I know greatness is where greatness comes from. We have top tier guys there. So just being in that atmosphere, seeing how the coaches interact with the guys as well as just interacting with us, I knew that's a great opportunity for me to learn from.
Charles, congratulations. Levi Edwards with the Raiders digital team. When we were talking to Spot Tech, he said something that stuck out on tape is how you dominate anyone, at the level you were at within FCS. He said, despite the domination, there'd be a learning curve. Just when you look at your game, or also just, you personally, what do you believe is the biggest thing that you feel like you have to continue to improve or adapt in order to successfully make this jump from William and Mary to the NFL?
Yeah. So honestly, I'd just say fine tuning my technique. Like, I have a great athletic ability, but if I can put the perfect technique to that, I know I'd become a player that's unstoppable.
There we go.
I just have to just fine tune the techniques is like the number one thing.
I love the confidence.
Awesome. Thanks so much, Charles. Appreciate it.
Yeah. Thank you, guys.
So we're seeing a common theme here. Okay. A lot of these picks that we've reviewed so far, they're confident in their abilities and they got a chip on their shoulder. This is, it's like a theme going on from the free agents who were good players, but maybe not as sought after, have a little bit of chip on their shoulder. We're seeing that here. These guys, you want to get those guys that have something to prove, not just guys who aren't that talented, who have something to prove, because it's like you can only get so much out of those guys. We're talking guys with talent, with good high-end traits, and something to prove on top of that. On top of that, they know that they need to put the work in to be able to get to where they want to go. Some of these guys that we've seen, no names, but they already feel like they're the man, like they're legendary. And it's like, yeah, I'm already this, I'm all that. I'm confident in who I am already. They don't talk about working to get better. They talk about who they already are. The guys that we've gotten are very comfortable and confident in their abilities, but they know they have to work even harder than they have already to get to where they want to go and be the best for this Raiders team. All right, guys, that's my time for today. I really appreciate you guys watching. Go ahead and like, comment, and subscribe to this video. It's an excellent way to support the channel. It's absolutely free to do, and it's the bare minimum you can do to support the channel besides doing absolutely nothing and just watching the video. All right, guys, I'm trying to build a community here for everyone. You guys have heard it all before. It's all us here. We're here to support each other. We're here to laugh, cry, fight, whatever, because once we leave here, it's everyone against us because Raiders versus the world, and that's just how we like it. All right, guys, that's my time for today. Till next time, everybody. Peace. Hey, Raider Nation. Thanks for watching. There's plenty more where that came from. Go ahead and smash that like button. Drop a comment. Make sure to subscribe and share to all your socials. It's the bare minimum you can do without doing absolutely nothing.